Hi children, in this video we are going to solve the pattern based programs from nested for loop chapter. So there are 3 easy steps to design patterns, and if you understand this it is very easy and you can solve any pattern. So don't skip the video, 3 steps are very important. So here in this chapter we are going to understand what is nested for loop. Nested for loop means one for loop inside another for loop. That means one outer for loop will be there, one inner for loop will also be there. And pattern means it is a representation by rows and columns. Okay, so when you get a pattern like this in the question, you have to create this program. And when you get this pattern, first you have to do is, this is row. So you can mark every row, row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4 and row 5. Likewise, here columns are also there. That means column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4 and column 5. And remember one thing, first step is used to create the outer loop. That means it is based on the rows. And second one is to create the inner loop. That means this one, and it is based on columns. So in first step we are going to find the number of rows. That means number of lines. How many lines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have written 5, and in for loop I have given from 1 to 5. A means rows. So rows start from 1 and ends at 5. And in second step I am going to find columns. So in first row you have to find how many columns are there in this program. Okay, so in first row only 1 column, and in second row there are 2 columns, and in third row 3 columns. So you will get the pattern of this thing. So you can write number of columns is the row number. So you can write in the second inner loop, you can write it is equal to A. B means columns and B is equal to the row, or less than or equal to A I can write, so that it will satisfy all these conditions. And third step, what do you want to print? Rows or columns or any other characters? You have to find the type of element. In some programs you can see star symbol, and some programs see the difference of patterns you can see. So you have to find out what you have to print, columns or rows. So check this design again. After printing 1, then it will go to the second line, next line, and this column is printing, this column is printing. In next row 1, 2, 3 is printing. Next 1, 2, 3, 4 is printing. Then only it can come to the next line. So what is printing there? Column is printing there. That means after 1 it is printing 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So column is printing in this program. So column means what? B. And B is printed. And I have put some space using this double quote so that it will be more neat. Okay, and after displaying each line, the cursor have to come in the next line. No? So I have given system.out.println. So practice this program. If you understand this concept, you can solve any pattern. And see this pattern also. First line we have to find the number of lines. That means number of rows. How many rows are there? 5 rows are there. So in outer loop I have given from 1 to 5. And second one, you have to identify the number of columns. See, columns and rows are same here. In first row, how many columns? Only 1 column. In second row, how many columns? Only 2 columns. So according to this, you will find out the number of columns equal to the row number. So you can give in the inner loop, that is a column is equal to the raw number. And what is the third step? You have to identify the type of element. In this program, which is the type of element? Star. Star is given, and I am also giving some space which is enclosed in double quotes. And after each line, you have to make the cursor to come next line. So you have to give system.out.println. So I hope you got the concept of nested for loop and pattern based questions and easy 3 steps to create the outer loop, inner loop and the printing statement. If you like this video, like and subscribe, and for notification click the bell button.